Young and the Restless spoilers. Full Monday update. The 3rd of August, 2026. Welcome back to our channel. Today is a gorgeous day to dive into the absolute madness of our favorite Genoa City residents. Grab your iced coffees, take a deep breath, and buckle up, because we have a massive amount of ground to cover today, and I promise you are not ready for this. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right this actual second, because I am literally shaking. Oh my God, besties. Okay, I'm literally filming this while I'm running errands, because I just had to jump on here and vent. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when I saw what went down in Genoa City today. My soul has actually left my body, and I am hyperventilating. We need to talk about this now, because I am personally offended, totally living for it, and genuinely spiraling over the choices these people are making. It's giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. Let's start with the absolute cinematic mayhem happening at the Genoa City Athletic Club. Victor and Nikki Newman are having breakfast, right? Just a casual, wealthy breakfast. And don't even get me started on the vibes. The lighting in that GCAC dining room always makes everyone look like they are either about to sign a billion-dollar merger or order a hit on someone. Anyway, Nikki's bandages are finally off. Her sight is back, and the tension between her and the mustache is legit thick enough to cut with a butter knife. They are sitting there discussing Nick, which, valid, because Nick is a whole other mess right now, but then Nikki just straight up pivots. She looks Victor dead in the eyes and asks about the current state of their marriage. She reminds him that a few weeks ago, their relationship shattered into a million pieces. She literally asks if she's going to be forced to share a room with him when they go back to the ranch. Bestie, be for real right now. She is not holding back. Victor, in classic Victor fashion, tries to deflect. He tells her she needs to focus on her eyesight and on Nick. But Nikki is not having it. She brings up Jack Abbott, which is honestly so unhinged, considering Jack is the root of 90% of their marital trauma right now. Victor gives her this massive, toxic ultimatum. He basically says he will either accept her friendship with that loser Jack, or they have no future together. I was literally screaming at my screen. Like, Victor, you are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with your ultimatums. But then, Nikki points out a third option. She tells him, you just have to say you were wrong. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. Victor actually pauses. Let your brain buffer for a second before snapping back. Victor Newman pauses. He looks at the woman he has loved, hurt, and manipulated for decades, and he says the words. He admits that he lost her for the second time because of Jack Abbott. And then he says he shouldn't have pushed her away and sent help. He says, I guess my love for you is stronger than my hatred for Jack Abbott. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. Victor Newman apologizing? The world is ending. The sky is falling. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there is no way this peace lasts. But for now, Nikki smiles, and they agree to go home. I am unwell. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we need to cut to Phyllis Summers. Phyllis wakes up in her hotel room, and Matt Clark is nowhere to be found. The bed is empty. The sheets are rumpled, and honestly, the thread count on those hotel sheets looks divine, but I digress. Phyllis wakes up and immediately goes into full panic mode. Where are you? She asks out loud to an empty room. She actually thinks he skipped town. So, what does she do? She sends him the most unhinged, angry text message ever. Where are you? Why did you leave? I deserve to know. Honestly, Phyllis is so messy. She is genuinely spiraling into toxic jealousy and paranoia because she just got this man's ankle monitor off, she just slept with him, and now he's ghosting her. The desperation is palpable, and I am genuinely living for the sheer chaos of it all. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Where is Matt while Phyllis is having a full-blown existential crisis in a hotel bathrobe. He is at the Shadow Room. Yes, Noah's club. Matt just casually strolls into the Shadow Room to see Sienna Bacall, his ex-wife. The absolute audacity of this man. Sienna is standing there, looking like an absolute queen, and she tells him she thought he left town. But no, Matt says he's there to ask for a favor. He tells her that because she was so kind to him, he's hoping Noah and his parents can follow suit. He wants Sienna to vouch for him. He wants her to convince the Newmans that he is no longer a threat. I am literally shaking. Bestie, Matt is the worst nightmare the Newman family has ever faced. He kidnapped people, he caused Nick to relapse on fentanyl and cocaine in a rundown gas station in Vegas, and now he wants Sienna to play peacemaker? Sienna, bless her heart, reminds him of exactly who he is. She tells him he is their worst nightmare. But Matt goes into this whole monologue about having an epiphany. He says he doesn't have to sacrifice his whole life to please the Newmans, and he thinks he's going to stay in Genoa City. He tells Sienna his gut says she believes his change is real, and she should consider reassuring the Newmans. I just want to be left alone, he says. The manipulation, the gaslighting, it's a high-octane psychological masterpiece. And Sienna? She is mother for this. She admits she told Noah she thought Matt changed, but Noah didn't believe it. Then Sienna steps up to Matt, looks him dead in the eye, and tells him not to play games with her. I almost killed you once. Next time, I won't be so clumsy. I am deceased. Hang it in the Louvre. Put it in the history books. Sienna's not taking any prisoners. But just as she delivers this iconic, lethal threat, who walks into the Shadow Room? Noah Newman. Noah walks into his own club, sees the man who terrorized his family, kidnapped his mother, and ruined his father's life, just casually chatting with his girlfriend. Noah absolutely loses his mind, and rightfully so. He thought Matt was leaving town. He immediately kicks Matt out. The trauma responses are flaring up, the PTSD from Vegas is in full swing, and Noah is seeing red. Once Matt is gone, Noah turns on Sienna. He tells her Matt is using her kindness. Sienna, defending her independence, snaps back. I don't need you to be my hero. She tries to explain they were just talking calmly, and he showed up out of nowhere, but Noah is spiraling. Noah accuses Sienna of going soft on a psycho. He demands to know when they went from being perfectly in sync to her being annoyed with him and defending Matt Clark. And don't even get me started on the vibes here, because the neon lighting of the Shadow Room is just reflecting the absolute death of their relationship in real time. Sienna looks at Noah and delivers the final blow. No one manipulates me. And no one controls me, including you. The relationship is fracturing right before our eyes. I'm calling it, the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Wait, backtrack. We have to follow Noah after this massive fight. Noah is so triggered, so heartbroken, and so furious that he leaves his club and goes straight to Crimson Lights. Enter Sharon Newman, the ultimate emotional anchor. Noah walks in, and Sharon immediately knows something is wrong. The mother's intuition is legit unmatched. Noah vents to her about Matt. He tells her Matt is trying to convince Sienna he's changed, and he's terrified she's actually believing it. It scares the hell out of me, he says. Sharon, trying to remain calm while pouring coffee, and honestly, the foam on that cappuccino looked a little flat, but whatever, asks if he's worried Matt wants to reunite with Sienna. Noah says he doesn't know what to think, but giving Matt any grace is a bad idea because he is dangerous. And then Sharon drops the absolute biggest bomb of the episode. She looks at her son, takes a deep breath, and tells him that his father, Nick Newman, has voluntarily checked himself into rehab. Stop what you are doing. Nick is in rehab. After the horrific events in Las Vegas, the fentanyl, the cocaine, the near-death experience in that storage unit while Matt taunted Adam, Nick is finally getting help. Noah is completely shocked. He is processing the fact that his father, the golden boy of the Newman family, is in a treatment center. I am genuinely crying real tears right now. Noah is grateful, obviously, because he wants his dad to be safe and to heal. But the sheer gravity of this situation is astronomical. Because what happens when Nick gets out? The rehab might help him kick the drugs, but is it going to cure his absolute burning rage toward Matt Clark? Especially if Matt is still lingering around Genoa City, manipulating Sienna and sleeping with Phyllis? Speaking of Phyllis, let's wrap this up with her because my brain is literally buffering from all this drama. Matt finally returns to Phyllis's hotel room after his little manipulation tour. Phyllis is standing there, having left that unhinged voicemail, looking like a total mess. She tells him she thought he dumped her. Matt, playing the ultimate cool guy, tells her he wouldn't do that. He says he's just arranging things to build a life in Genoa City. And then, with zero hesitation, he casually drops the bomb that he went to see Sienna. He just tells her. Phyllis's face. You guys, the micro expressions of pure, unadulterated jealousy that flashed across Michelle Stafford's face deserve an Emmy immediately. Phyllis is already paranoid, she already feels insecure, and now the man she risked everything for is visiting his ex-wife? I'm literally hyperventilating right now. This is a mess. A beautiful, chaotic, unfiltered, emotional train wreck, and it is now my entire personality. We have Victor and Nikki starting over, Nick fighting for his life in rehab, Noah and Sienna's relationship crumbling to dust, and Phyllis about to unleash a level of toxic jealousy we haven't seen in years. I am not okay. Let me know in the comments how you guys are surviving this, because I need a support group. Until next time, stay messy, besties.